And finally, new rule, now that he's been reelected, President Obama must get back at all those right-wing hacks who tried to paint him as an angry black man pushing a liberal agenda by becoming an angry black man who's pushing a liberal agenda. Now, I have been mostly holding my tongue about the president this past season because I didn't want to muddy the waters in a country where you only get two choices. But, Mr. President, there are two ways to look at your 51 to 48% victory. One is we love you. The other is we like you 3% better than Mitt Romney. And by the way, let us never speak that name again. Mitt. Let it be a dark and buried memory of a close call with a creature equal parts pure evil and excellent posture. Like getting dry humped in a crowded subway by Roger Moore. Now, I like this president. In all those secret strategy meetings we had with me and him and George Soros and the new Black Panthers, I found him to be very agreeable. Allah be praised. But it is now the job of progressives to hold his feet to the fire for causes important to us. If not now, when? There's no third term, Mr. President, so you might as well throw caution to the wind, because it's not like we're using it to produce energy. Yes, clean energy. That's just one of many issues, like civil liberties, the drug war, the drone war, the war, gun control, that have been on my mind these last 4 years, and let's just say I have been waiting to exhale. And by that I mean I've been holding my nose. But you're free now. With no more elections to win, you are free to never again have to kiss the ass of coal miners and say the words clean coal. There is no such thing. There's no such thing as clean coal. It's like saying internet privacy or Tea Party intellectual or Fox News journalist. Another priority should be cutting the defense budget. We're the home of the brave. Let's prove it by getting by with one less submarine. Yes, we were involved in a struggle against a radical enemy bent on our destruction. But the election is over. And we need to recognize that America has the same problem with the defense budget that Mrs. Petraeus has with her husband's penis. It's swollen, and we can't bring ourselves to touch it. As far as Afghanistan goes, I know you said we're leaving in 2014, but look at it this way. Enemies are always on guard for a surprise attack, but they would never suspect a surprise retreat. Really, we can leave right away, because we have figured out something the Afghans haven't. Air travel. And as long as we're ending wars, how about the war on drugs? 2 states, Colorado and Washington, have actually legalized pot now, which gives you as president the rare opportunity to improve the world by doing absolutely nothing. Just tell Eric Holder to stay the hell out of Boulder. And if the conservatives bitch about it, throw states' rights back in their face. Isn't that their big theme? Send it back to the states, the will of the people. Well, this is the people who in those 2 states on election day got up off the couch and drove their 1987 Toyota Tercel with the Visualize World Peace bumper sticker on the back to the polls and voted to stop the drug war and then drove home and got back on the couch. And finally, instead of rewriting Social Security, how about rewriting the Patriot Act? How about another look at rendition and warrantless searches and wiretaps? And how about stop listening in on our phone calls and reading our emails? I'm not a teenager and you're not my mom, okay? And besides, there is a much better way to confirm your suspicions that I'm smoking weed and hanging around with the wrong people.